Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I've got this little mini welder, mini Hitbox. It's an R200 Mini 3. I'll tell you, this thing only weighs I think it's 3.994, 4 pounds. Real tiny, eh? So it's only 110, but it says, it says 200 amp, but it's only 115 volts. So I got it plugged in. I'm going to try this thing out. It's not 230, so let's just try it out. So what I got planned here is I got some rod here, 1/16, 6013, 332, 6011, 1/8, 6011, and 332, 7018. All these rods here. I do have some 1/8 too, 7018, but that takes a lot more power. So we're going to just try this out and see how it goes. And so we'll start off with the 1/16, like I said, and it does have arc force, hot start. It's also lift TIG too, so you can TIG weld with it. I do have a TIG torch and everything here. Maybe we'll try that too, but let's just try out the stick. And I think you can just go up and down with these settings, right? Arc force, hot start, whatever you want. And then this top one, and then you just turn the dial to whatever you want for your amperage, right? So like I say, it says 200, but I'd be very doubtful. So, yeah. And what else we got here? That setting right here is for lift TIG. So that says 200 amps too, but it's only at 110. So we're gonna put it for stick, and I don't know, 1/16. I'm gonna go about 60 amps or something. So that's 1/16, 6013. So let me get ready here, and we'll try that out. Okay. Okay, let's go. 1/16. Okay, that's not bad. I'll just show you guys that one. It actually ran pretty good. So that was 1/16. So now we're going to do 332. Okay guys, so that was 1/16, like I said. We're at 61. Whoops, sorry. 61 there. I'm going to jack this up. We're going 332. So I'm going to try about maybe 81 there. Let's just see how that works. Okay. It's working, but it's not enough. So we're going to go up to 90 amps, 332, 6011. Yeah, that's a little tough. Yeah, it seems to be having trouble, but that's 94 amps. I'll just show you that one. It's not too bad, but it was struggling there, and that was at 94. So normally that would be no problem, but these little inverters, these Chinese welders, they're not as powerful. One thing I didn't mention, guys, always try to keep that ground right on the plate, where as close as you can to what you're welding. So let's try the next one, which is 1/8 6011. Now I'm going to try it at 155 because these settings are way off. Okay. Well, that's not even working at 155. So we're going to go 165. Okay, so now that blew the breaker. So I got to go reset it because it's only 110, right? Hang on. Okay, we're back. So basically 165 and 1/8 6011 is really way too hot. It should only be 120. So this thing is not the same. So I'm going to try and weld it at a 170, but it's still going to probably pop. So that worked and it popped it again. So if you were just doing a little teeny bit, you'd make it, but not a long run. Okay, so 1/8 is too hard. Too much power. Too much power for that little welder. So I'll show you how shitty the weld is, see? That's the 1/8 there. So if you were just doing a little bit, you could probably get away with it without popping your breaker. So now we're going to use 332 7018, okay? I'm going to go down, way down, maybe, normally that would be 100 or less. So I'm going to try 120 because this thing is way off compared to normally, right? On a normal machine, like a Miller or something. So let's try 332 7018. It's not bad, 120. I'm going to go to 130. Okay, I made it without it popping. So that's 130 amps with 332 7018, which is way too hot. But for this welder, that's the setting. So if you buy one of these welders, you're gonna see the difference. But just for small jobs or whatever, hobby, do a little bit of welding. It's not bad. But you get a lot of start and stops on it. And I'll just show you this one. So that was the 120 or whatever there, this one. And this one was the 130 amps. So it does weld okay now. You're only burning a half a rod. So it's not a big deal, but once you burn a whole rod, it might pop. Definitely on 1/8, it's going to pop. It's going to pop the breaker. So, okay, now it has lift TIG. Give me a sec, I'll try the TIG on it. But the settings are like 10, 20, 30 amps, way different. So let's just try the TIG. I'll get it set up. Hang on. Okay guys, let's set this to the lift TIG. Here's lift TIG. I'm going to try 135, and I'm using a 332 TIG wire. So you got to make sure that this is straight polarity on your torch, so it's negative, not positive. So you got to switch these. And I'm using argon gas, 100% argon. And there is a TIG torch that does come with this, but it's separate, right? This is only 70 bucks for this little welder. So I had a torch and I just hook it up, and if you can figure this is the stinger that goes in there, but you would hook it onto this little TIG adapter, okay? And then you got your argon hose going to your tank, right? And then that stinger is going up to your welder. That's just an adapter. Because this doesn't have a solenoid in the back for the gas or anything. It's just, so if you buy their torch, you know, it'll work. But anyway, so let's try this TIG out and see how it runs. Okay guys, there's the TIG torch. We'll give it a shot. Seems to be running pretty nice. Not bad at all. Really, I'm kind of impressed with it. Here's the weld there. So this is like 1/8 plate, or just under, I guess, 332. So it would definitely be good for TIG welding just on 110. Yeah, that's not bad. So anyway, you can't go too high on it or you'll pop your breaker, obviously. So that's my little review on it. I hope you guys liked it. And for 60, 70 bucks, right? I paid 70 bucks. I mean, look at that it's so damn small, you know, unbelievable. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.